Hi guys, Colesy, and today I am honored to be able to play a game called Dead Age 2. Now, the game is not actually out yet. It will be releasing shortly to when this video comes out, but I want to say a big thank you to Head Up Games for hooking me up with the game so I could check it out early. Right, anywho, I guess there's nothing more to do than get started. Oh, okay, character creation. Choose your character's past. Character Jax Cam. 3 medals available for upgrade. Oh, we can pick. Basically, we can start with a few extra bonuses, I guess. Difficulty, we will go normal because I don't want to go too easy and I don't want to go too hard. That's pretty much it. I'm not entirely sure what these are. These are just talents, but all of these sound interesting to me, so I'm going to go with them without reading too much into it. This kind of looked like a I don't know, it gave me a real Walking Dead vibe when I checked it out on Steam. I love a zombie game. Gotta say it, love a zombie game. 10 years ago, the zombification began. The outbreak resulted in pure chaos and billions of deaths. It was the largest catastrophe ever experienced by humanity. A small group of survivors eventually discovered a cure, and with it came a small measure of relief for the decimated world population. Don't want to ruin all the story for you guys, but let's get into some gameplay. Okay. You are Jason. Feeling heavy under intense heat, you cross a country road. You have received You have received a radio message from Jack. He intends to establish a new safe camp for survivors of the recent attacks. Oh, there's a couple zombies here in the background as well. But I think this one's our main problem. Right. So we can see the health by hovering over. So we want to go in our inventory. I mean, I guess it's tutorial. It wants me to select one of these. We'll go with the knife. Oh no, we want to equip the gun as well. Okay. Equipping an item during combat uses an action point. Thankfully, your survivors are quick and have 2 action points. You are able to perform another action. Okie dokie. Choose range combat. Each weapon type endows its own abilities. Once equipped, the perception increases of range damage. Yada, 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 yada. Let's shoot this boy. I would like to shoot you, Mr. Crawler. Oh, get critted, bruh. Defeated enemies may leave loot behind. You find some crafting materials and some torn hand wraps. We can equip those. Now we've got some hand bandages. Going to give us a little bit more defense. Select zombie to see the chance of hitting it and getting a critical hit. Okay, so it's telling me that that's a 75% chance of hitting it. I guess that's a 2% chance of crit, so we'll go with... Oh, I grazed. Grazing shot only results in half the normal damage. Your opponents are too far away from melee. You could rush forward, but that would exhaust your AP. Use focus and wait for them to come closer. So we want to wait here, wait for them to come a little bit closer. We now have 3 AP. You could attack 3 times. Later, multiple AP. Okay, cool. Got it. So we can save our points up to use more powerful attacks or just actions, basically. Change to the front row to enact your melee act. All right, so we can move forward. So we've got kind of 2 rows then, I'm guessing. We have the back row and then the front row. The front row we need to be at to do a melee attack because we need to be close to the enemies. So we can use Blade Thrust, which uses 2 AP. Right, we still want to attack the Crawler. It's a 90% chance of hitting a 2 crit. 2% chance of crit. Ah! This bitch hit me. Your energy is below 30%, making you vulnerable. Be wary. Zombies may infect you using special skills, which will also reduce your strength. Got him. Meanwhile, a short while ago that you and your best friend Steven withstood the rise of the apocalypse. You had barricaded yourselves into a home. You endured the screams of the dwindling population and moans of the infected, all while scavenging for food and materials. Years of experience has taught you to plan ahead. You've also met other veterans of the apocalypse and found that there is safety in numbers. That makes sense to me. I've seen The Walking Dead, I know. We seem to have meeten a new person. That's right, meeten. Jack, is that you? Steven, is everything okay? You look terrible. Thank you. Thank you for your caring. I like the way that there's these zombies just sort of milling around in the background, which is a nice thing, like nice touch for the game, but also you're thinking, probably shouldn't stand here on the road just chatting, guys, when there's zombies just milling around in the back. And they're not, they're moving on. 8 hours left. Okay, so if I... Okay, I guess I figured that out. I was trying to figure out if it would tell me how much time it used, but it didn't seem to do that. I just went straight to it. I guess we're going to come across a zombie. Or quite a few zombies. Dude. That's inconvenient. Here's a medkit. While I'm fighting up front, you are safe from close range attacks. Stay back and heal yourself. Heal up. Nice heal. Let's use a rifle. Let's attack. And we'll just shoot that boy. Oosh. Alright. This dude's gonna get well messed up though. Oh, he's pulled out a shotgun. Nice. Right, so the damage I'm gonna do here is 37 times 3. Okay, Okay, that's what it's saying down here. All right, finish him off. Dude, finish him off. There we go, son. Level up. Ooh. He just shot that dude and he seemed to take no damage. We're going with a blunt weapon. It's 100% hit. We're going to do 74 damage. We did 44 damage. Ah, because it took the 30 off the defense. Got it, exactly how I figured it would work. You did more damage than I did. That's because your target is armored. Bladed weapons are great against light protection. My double strike is more effective there. What's that? Oh, he's got 120 armor? Well then, am I going to do any damage? Exactly, we're not doing enough damage. Damn right. Those are armored undead soldiers. You may have noticed that close range attacks are pretty much useless against that kind of protection. This is why it's important to have a group of diverse skills. You can't expect to live long if you can't adapt. You leveled up and are able to learn new skills. Go to your inventory and switch between the skills tab. Cool. Engineer does 120% power damage and causes burned. I'll take it. Before you can select the skill, you need to be in a ranged attack row. Ranged attacks require a certain distance. Right, so we switch the row. Yep, he's going to get attacked because he's on the front row. Again, makes sense. He's taking a defensive stance just because he knows he can't do any damage, so he may as well protect himself. Use your Molotov cocktail. It will do fire damage over time and destroy that armor. Yes, I did notice that. But if we use this, nice. All right, now his armor's down. Armor is toast. We can attack it close range. Nailed it. We finally made it. Good to see you again, Steven. Your best friend Jason should be here soon. We'll deal with the smugglers then. Go ahead and make yourself useful. Okie dokie. I shall go. Yep. Oh, okay. Okay. Didn't realize that was going to be a mechanic. We're using WASD to move along. Okay, so we can do certain things. Cool. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff we can do in here. Sleep area, smith, comm station, forge. Right, well, let's start in the cantina. We all need a good drink after that hard day, you know. Run along, people. Up to the smith, please. Welcome to the smithing room. Oh, she sort of ran past it a little bit there. Crafting an item requires raw materials and scrap, as well as additional components depending on the crafting recipe. Okie dokie. So I'm going to guess that a lot of the empty shell casings and stuff we've been picking up is exactly what we need. Yeah, we want to craft some rifle ammo because that's what we run out of currently. Ooh, night one. That's spooky. Not going out there in the evening, right? The shufflers outnumber us 4-1 when it gets dark. It's really dangerous after dark. Unless you have something more pressing to do, your time is better spent doing jobs around the camp. Okay, so night is dangerous, so we kind of want to keep ourselves busy around the camp if we can. I guess we can go out if we want to. It didn't say we definitely couldn't. It said wouldn't recommend it unless you really have to. Rank 1 scout can find 2 specific resources, so we're going to do that. Pick something you want particularly to look for. In our case, we need more water. 3 locations will become available, most of which will contain water, while another spot will contain a random location. So we want water. So we've basically contacted a scout and asked them to find water, I believe. Yeah, we found water, and then a random mechanic thing. Good work in the radio. The scouts discovered an interesting new spot. Yep. There's water there. Yep. Got it. Okay. I clicked on the water. It kind of went a different direction, but I will let it off. You could be attacked traveling between resource spots. The number of attackers depends on the threat level of the area. The threat level here is currently ranked as low, so you shouldn't run into too much trouble. Forest Grave, however, is a deal more dangerous. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it when they do that. Oh, a spitty boy. Jesus. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh, dear god, what a deafeningly horrible noise. I can't stand it. When affected by fear, you'll have no choice but to retreat to the back. If there is room, you'll have to endure the fear and hold out for 1 round. So they screamed, made us move to the back row, and we have to kind of take a moment to get ourselves back into the groove. These wild areas aren't exactly safe. There have always been wild animals, but recently they've gone positively feral. Okay, so there's going to be a bunch of bad guys. Bunch of animals that are enemies, I guess. All right, let's gather some berries. I don't know, it seems like oh, yeah, we've been ambushed. Darn it, I knew that was going to happen. Wolves, look, you don't even like berries, wolves. You like meat. Because we got ambushed, I guess they get to attack first. Is he just going to stand in the background and not actually help? Steven, I need a little time to grab these berries. Hold them off, I'll join you as soon as I can. How the hell am I supposed to hold off a pack of wolves by myself? Assault rifles and shotguns have attacks that damage a wide area. Get shot, Alpha Wolf. Alpha made the whole pack stronger. That makes it even more dangerous. I'm not done with these bushes yet. Remember in the future to decide more carefully who you send scavenging in the wild. Dude's just picking berries. Turn around and shoot a wolf, man. Don't just be like, I'm still kind of shopping right now. So if you could just deal with these, 52%, 52%. Yeah, it's the same. Bam, bam, bam. Nailed it. You can trade in those claws to a vendor for cash later. Jack used the time to grab some berries. He grabbed some seeds and a bit of food. Thanks, mate. I would have preferred it if you'd helped me with the goddamn wolves, though. Meeting with the smugglers is tomorrow evening. I don't know how trustworthy they are. Okie dokie. Right. What do we do here? Ah, defense structure. Nailed it. Camp could be attacked at any time by zombie hordes or hostile humans. Some may even try to break in secret. This is why camp defenses are so important. Right. So we want to build some defenses. We got to defend ourselves, you know? That's something that's going to happen. Good work, Steven. We can now focus on the negotiations. The smugglers are demanding protection money. But we are pushing for an alliance. Let's see what they have to say. I'm going to be honest. There seems to be more of them than us. And I'm concerned. Good morning, friends. It looks like your standing with the smugglers just isn't good enough. Our boss, Jimmy, has decided to turn down your ambitious offer. If you don't want to pay the protection fees, our orders are to tear this place apart. Nothing personal, Jack. Sometimes the story will present you with choices to be made. Your decisions will have resulting consequences that don't always become apparent immediately. Choose wisely. Now, as I've just said, there's definitely more than them. They definitely outnumber us. I think we should pay the fee. That seems the safest route to me to keep us a little bit alive. Your cooperation surprises me. I'll pass the message on to Jimmy. You made the right choice. However, my men did come here expecting a fight. I think I'll let them release some of their frustration on you. Consider it a light warning of what's to come if you think you might be able to take us on. I, on the other hand, will be on my way. Have fun. Okay, so even though we paid them, they decided to attack us anyway because they're a bunch of dicks. So he's got 14 armor, 34 armor, 22 armor. Right, I think what we should do is probably chuck a Molotov in. Now, if we chuck it here, we'll get both of them. We'll get infantry and soldier, which I think is the best option here. Nice. Is this dude seriously just punching the barricade? It appears that is exactly what he's doing. Still burning. That's always nice. Right, now let's show those attackers what we're made of. Let's switch row. Let's use a blunt weapon. Let's use a brute strike. Smack this infantry boy. Oh, get smacked. You hit him so hard he collided with his cohorts. That ought to teach the ruffians a lesson. Oh, nice. He actually fell back into the other row. I like that. My shotgun is more useful at short range than your assault rifle, which needs more distance. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice. Time to use your own skill since I can't. Nice. Ground salvo. Okay, so this is going to attack on the ground. Okay, well, I guess this guy, infantry. Okay, see the guy in the back? He's getting ready to launch a strong attack. You should go into a defensive stance. Always remember the benefits of defense when the situation calls for it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as soon as it said charge attack. I was like, oh, this is where I need to get into a defensive stance. Damn, that was a pretty nasty shot. Despite your defense stance, you've become vulnerable and should heal yourself quickly. Some skills can cause negative status effects. In this particular case, you'll be more susceptible to critical hits in the next few rounds. You can cleanse yourself of the effect with a stimulant shot, just to be safe. Right. Well, we'll do this. Okay, that guy's dead. Right. How much health has he got left? 13. No, 5. He's got 13 attacks, sorry. 5 health left. In that case, I think it's time for a brute strike for no apparent reason other than I want to do it. There we go. Nice. We made it, Jack. I think we're going to do great things. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to kick things into high gear. Tomorrow, Jason will finally get here. It'll be just like old times. Almost, yes. Right, guys. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end this little video of Dead Age 2. Like I said, it's coming out very, very soon on Steam, so please check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. Big thanks to Head Up Games for letting me check it out early. Super cool game. If you're into this kind of like strategic, turn-based RPG kind of game, with zombies as a focus, kind of Walking Dead feeling, kind of the old Fallout 1 and 2 feeling. It's a super cool game. It involves a little bit of putting some time into to kind of understand it and get to grips with how the systems work, but overall, looks like a really cool game. So thank you for letting me check it out. It was super fun. Really appreciate it. If you like the video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Also check me out and remember to follow me on Twitch as well. That's where I do live streams occasionally. Thank you guys, and I will see you next time.